Everyone talks about Hillsborough, New Jersey like it's the perfect suburban town. Great schools, safe neighborhoods, plenty of parks, quiet streets, and honestly, a lot of that reputation is deserved. But there's one thing most people relocating here don't hear about before they move. The same things that make Hillsborough a great place to live can also be the exact reason some buyers decide it's not the right town for them. Because once you get past the surface level reputation, the reality includes things like higher property taxes, commuting logistics, rising home prices, and even environmental factors that many buyers don't realize until they're already deep into the home search. So if you're thinking about moving to Hillsborough in 2026, this video is going to help you understand something important. Not whether Hillsborough is a good town, but whether Hillsborough is the right town for you. Because depending on your lifestyle, work situation, and what you value in a community, Hillsborough could either feel like the perfect suburban balance or like it's missing a few things you expected. So today we're breaking down the real pros and cons of living in Hillsborough, New Jersey in 2026, using verified data and real context so you can make the right decision before you move. If we haven't met before, my name is Jan Michael McClintock, and I help people relocating to central New Jersey understand what living in these towns is actually like. Not just the highlights you see on brochures or online rankings, but the realities that matter when you're choosing where to live. Because when you're moving to a new area, the town you choose can completely shape your daily life, from your commute to your lifestyle to the community you build around you. And Hillsborough is a town that comes up in conversations with relocation buyers all the time. So in this video, we're going to walk you through what Hillsborough really does well, the trade-offs you should understand, and who this town tends to work best for. For many families relocating to central New Jersey, the school system is one of the first things they research. And Hillsborough consistently shows strong performance in statewide education data. According to the New Jersey Department of Education, Hillsborough Township Public Schools reported a 93.9% four-year graduation rate for the 2023 to 2024 school year, which is higher than the statewide average of 91.3%. That statistic alone helps explain why Hillsborough regularly appears on relocation shortlists for families moving into Somerset County. And what many residents appreciate about the district is not just academic performance, it's the balance between resources and community. The district is large enough to offer sports, extracurricular activities, programs, and advanced coursework, but still connected enough that families often feel engaged with the schools and the broader community. For buyers prioritizing education when relocating, that combination continues to make Hillsborough a strong option. Another factor that draws relocation buyers to Hillsborough is the township's reputation for safety. A 2025 report analyzing recent crime statistics placed Hillsborough among New Jersey's safer communities, reflecting relatively low crime rates compared with many municipalities across the state. Safety rankings can fluctuate year to year, but the broader takeaway is Hillsborough consistently performs well in these comparisons. For many families, that translates into everyday lifestyle factors. Neighborhoods where kids ride bikes around the block, parks where families gather on the weekends, and a general sense that the community is stable and residential. That feeling of safety contributes significantly to the town's long-standing reputation as a family-oriented suburb. One of the things that surprises many people when they visit Hillsborough for the first time is how much open space there is. Compared with denser parts of New Jersey, the town has a noticeably more spacious suburban layout. According to the township, Hillsborough maintains 16 parks and recreation areas, providing sports, fields, trails, and outdoor recreation opportunities for residents, and efforts to preserve land continue. In 2025, Somerset County acquired approximately 402 acres in Hillsborough for permanent open space preservation, which will eventually support passive recreation and environmental conservation. For residents, that means more places to walk, bike, or spend time outdoors. One of the lifestyle benefits that makes Hillsborough appealing to buyers looking for a quieter suburban environment. Another factor shaping Hillsborough's character is the high percentage of homeowners. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, about 79.5% of homes in Hillsborough are owner-occupied, with a median household income of around $154,000, and more than 62% of adults holding a bachelor's degree or higher. Those numbers indicate a relatively stable suburban community where many residents stay long-term. High home ownership rates often correlate with stronger neighborhood engagement, more stable property values, and a greater sense of investment in local schools and community programs. For buyers relocating from areas with more transient housing markets, that stability can be an appealing feature.
Hey guys, it's Jan. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to New Jersey. I've helped countless families make the move, So whether you're coming out next week or next month or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to New Jersey.
One of the most common questions relocation buyers ask about New Jersey is property taxes, and Hillsborough is no exception to the state's broader tax environment. According to the New Jersey Division of Taxation, Hillsborough's effective property tax rate was approximately 2.035% in the latest statewide municipal comparison, most recent available 2024. The township has also explained that only about 14% of the typical property tax bill goes towards municipal government, while the majority supports schools and county services. For buyers moving from lower tax states, that can be surprising, but it's also important to understand that those taxes help fund the public services, particularly schools, that contribute to the town's quality of life. Still, the overall tax bill is something buyers should factor carefully into their housing budget. In addition to taxes, housing costs themselves have increased as demand for suburban communities has grown. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates the median value of homeowner-occupied homes in Hillsborough to be roughly $586,900, with median monthly homeowner costs with a mortgage exceeding $3,300. That doesn't necessarily mean homes are overpriced, but it does show how demand for suburban communities with strong schools and safety reputation has pushed prices upward. For buyers relocating from high-cost metro areas like New York City, Hillsborough may still feel relatively accessible. For buyers coming from lower cost regions, however, the price adjustment can be significant. Hillsborough offers a quieter suburban setting, but commuting logistics are something buyers should consider. According to U.S. Census Bureau data, the average commute time for Hillsborough residents is about 33 minutes. Infrastructure improvements are underway, including the Route 206 expansion project expected to continue through 2026, which aims to improve traffic flow in the area. For remote workers, commute time may not matter much, but for residents traveling regularly to Princeton, New Brunswick, Newark, or New York City, commute planning is an important factor when choosing where to live. Finally, there are environmental considerations that buyers should understand when purchasing property anywhere in New Jersey. In 2025, Hillsborough reported that updated FEMA preliminary flood maps affect portions of the River Road area near the Stutterford Bridge. Additionally, New Jersey declared a statewide drought warning in December 2025, highlighting broader water resource concerns across the state. This does not mean Hillsborough has widespread environmental problems, but it does reinforce the importance of reviewing flood maps and environmental disclosures before purchasing any property. Doing that kind of due diligence is simply part of responsible home buying. When you look at the full picture, Hillsborough offers a lot of what many relocation buyers are looking for. Strong schools, a reputation for safety, preserved open space, and a stable suburban community. But there are also real considerations: higher property taxes, rising housing costs, commuting logistics, and environmental factors buyers should review carefully. And that's why the question isn't just whether Hillsborough is a good place to live. The real question is whether it fits your priorities and lifestyle. If you're considering relocating to central New Jersey and you're deciding whether Hillsborough might be a good fit, I'm always happy to help walk you through the options. I work with many relocation buyers and can help you compare different towns, understand commute patterns, and navigate the local housing market. And if you want to keep researching the area, check out the next video where we break down the best towns in Somerset County to live in this year. That comparison will give you a clearer picture of how Hillsborough stacks up against nearby communities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.